Good night, good afternoon, y'all. This is your boy Joel Hall, Joel Antonio Hall. Love, light, and unity. Greetings, people. Um, as you can see, the title of my channel is called Lava Bottom. Lava Bottom basically is a prison-based channel or prison-based exercise channel. Um, it's not, what you see in the channel is not typically what you would hear that inmates have do every day. Me, I basically did a lot of these exercises in prison because I was in surrounded by a lot of aggressive. I was in an aggressive environment, and strategically, I did these exercises to prepare myself for combat. See what I'm saying? A lot of my battles in uh my environment, um, a lot of the guys they really were, like into, you know, thinking that they were just going to go in there and just like boom, 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 and that was it. No, my thing was it was about stamina, endurance, perseverance. You know what I mean? And in the end, I would always basically leave a stain on their soul and on their mind. In other words, they always remembered that that man right there had a lot of stamina. It didn't matter to me how big you were. It didn't matter how much weight you lift. It was about one thing and one thing only with me. How long were you able to stand in a fight? Because if you don't train your legs, I don't give a damn how appealing you look or how big you are. You have nothing. Legs, for one, is the foundation for any fighter. I don't care if you're MMA, mixed martial arts, a boxer, wrestler. You know what I mean? But I also trained legs too because it was a good source to help burn fat. When you train the largest portions of your body, you burn fat, not just in one particular area, but your body utilizes fat cells when you train on an empty stomach and when you train your legs. And it also produces GH, growth hormone. So, um, if you're looking for somebody to squat 350 and all of that, me personally, that's irrelevant to me. You know what I mean? Every now and then I may hit the leg press. If you see uh, a picture of the lava bottom, you see me on the leg press. Um, if I do the leg press, I'll go high rep. Sometimes I may go up to 600, 700, 800 pounds, high rep. You know what I mean? But my main thing is body weight. Uh, Another thing too, I'm more, at the age of 46, you know, I'm I'm about longevity. You know, I'm about longevity not only, of you know of the mind and soul, but of the joints, because as you age, if you're not careful, what I'm saying, you'll mess your joints off. And that's one of the reasons why I had to change, you know, the way I ate and what I was ingesting. A lot of sugar, eating 3, 4 meals, eating excessively, having a fatty liver. Right now, I'm at 189, 88 pounds. You know what I'm saying? But the lava bottom, is a prison based workout program that I basically created. It's about also anger management. It's about also anti-depression. It's about, you know what I'm saying, mind, psychological conditioning. The world is going like this, you're going the opposite direction. You know, when you think of a lava pit, you think of fire. You think of molten rocks. Certain rocks, when they are surrounded by so much pressure, what happens is, um, the rock, for one, eventually, becomes a diamond. You know what I mean? So, you know, life is what you make it. You know, if you basically are satisfied with the way you are, then that's your frame of mind. You know, my thing is this, man. I had to find a way to do and occupy my time. Time didn't do me, as I've said in my previous videos. I did time. You know what I'm saying? And this applies to not only just uh black people, but it applies to brown people, red people, yellow people, and white people. All of us, for one, are the same underneath this flesh. You know what I mean? All of us, for one, are energy beings. Not to try to get off the subject. You know what I'm saying? You got to dig deep. If you want to be anything you want to be in life, you have to work at it. You have to separate yourself from that which is holding you back. If it's a wife, if it's a husband, if it's an addiction, if it's anything. If your goal is to be a singer, songstress, a rapper, a barber, a physician, a chemist, a tennis player, whatever, you have to practice that to become perfect. Sometimes you might have to sacrifice sleep. And this is what the lava bottom is all about. It's not about literally lava. It's not about literally being behind bars. Because a lot of us, for one, are behind bars and don't realize it. You see what I'm saying? If you're trapped in watching pornography, for example, if you're trapped in, let's just say, something that basically has a hold on you psychologically, man, that's a form of slavery, a form of being imprisoned here. So, what is what does resistance do? Resistance brings forth growth. And the workouts I do, trust me, it hurts like hell. Resistance. Not the physical resistance, but the mental resistance. When you're doing, let's just say, 1,000, you're trying to aim to 1,000 lunges or 1,000 squats or 500 pull-ups. Your body says, man, I want to give up. But your mind says, I know I can. See what I'm saying? Because once you reach that end, the end, you become that diamond because you fought against the pressures of not only what's out here in this life, but the temptation to give up. See what I'm saying? And I could have left out of prison, or I could be walking around here. Man, I did 8 hours, man. I'm tired, man. I'm ready to go to bed. No, man. Nah. See, I have goals. Just like I had a goal to get out of prison physically, I also have a goal to get out of being what the norm considers right, what the norm considers acceptable. The norm is get off and sit home, get off and sit on the couch and drink a beer, eat up some food, and call it a night. See, I done gave the system 8 hours of servitude. I have to work because in order for me to pay my bills, I need a job until I'm able to do the things I am passionate about doing eventually. But right now, free of service, I'm giving you what the lava bottom basically is all about. You know what I mean? In my next video, I'm gonna perform some lunges. I'm gonna attempt to do 1,000 lunges non-stop. So stay tuned, y'all. And again, whatever you're going through in life, man, don't fall in adversity. Do not fold in adversity. Sometime to grow, you know what I mean? You have to go through the fire. I want to read you something out of the book of James. And I'm not Christian, but I'm just reading this out of the book of James because this right here is what helped me. You know, the Bible, I'm not a Christian, but I like to read the Quran. I like to read, different types of books that have wisdom. But anytime I had issues trying to figure something out, I'd always read this chapter in the book of James. Just a minute, people. Just a minute, man. Oh, man. Where are you, James? Let me pause this right quick.